Please, please and please, listen to the message I'm about to give you. If you are a female, you are doing really good in your life. You are doing exceptionally well in your life. Money is coming in, your life is good, your job is good. You have to be very careful. Ask me why.
Why?
Ask me why again.
Why? I'm hearing her say, be careful of those men who will try to, I don't want to say dim your light. No, that's not what she's saying.
What she's saying?
There are guys, right? For example, I used to work in a club, right? And then from club to where I am now, two different people.
Okay. Be careful in the beginning. Wait. Be careful in the beginning, because if you show her too much emotional shit and she treats you like a bitch, that's your fault, bro.
Yeah, I don't like emotions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think men see the purpose of dating.
Oh,
Dating. Yeah. What is the purpose of dating?
financial stability.
Men.
Yes, men. Okay.
Men who look for financial stability.
Wait,
Popular opinions.
So guys, as you saw, we were talking real nice about who gives the best advice, and we decided, you know what, we're gonna react to a video. The guests haven't seen this video. I don't think Natty's seen this video. I've seen snippets of this video, but I couldn't watch the whole thing because I got irritated halfway through, right? And we're just gonna get how they react about it, and then we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, so let's put the video up. Well, this is awkward.
No, it's not.
God, just, yeah.
There you go. Just wait for it.
1 hour later.
The whole time.
See, usually.
This is Murphy's Law at
You don't
its
See,
damn
now
finest.
it's awkward. Now it's awkward. Now it's awkward.
2 hours later.
It's getting even awkward.
The more he says awkward,
The more we record, the more it's
becomes
like
awkward, because it was
Are
hard.
you guys feeling the chill?
No,
I'm
you're the
feeling
only
I'm
one.
feeling like awkward chill right now. I feel like I'm on a date with a girl I don't like.
What did he say earlier on? That unforgivable comment
Okay, I'm gonna
What did I say?
cancel that.
about ugly. Was it about ugly women?
Yeah, like
I don't know if
you
I'm
just.
I don't know if I'm
Yo,
No,
I
you
just
said something
pray
about-
they
Oh
don't
no, I
see
said I understand the ones that are attractive.
this. You understand?
I understand beautiful women more than I understand ugly.
I'm dead at that.
I don't know. I'm not picky with my guy friends. He has to look like a gorilla or whatever.
Please, please and please,
Goes on for the
listen to the message I'm about to give you. If you are a female, you are doing really good in your life. You are doing exceptionally well in your life. Money is coming in, your life is good, your job is good. You have to be very careful. Ask me why.
Why?
Ask me why again.
Why?
That narcissistic man is looking for you. That man that wants to tear your life and bring it down into the bin and hold you in shackle.
No.
He's looking for you. So you have to be very vigilant, especially when your life is starting to look fleeky.
Yeah.
That is when someone will come and like, please just listen to what I'm saying now. I beg you. I really beg you. When your life is really bouncing up, you have to be careful of those types of men because they are coming for you.
And they are angry sitting down
Little
here. They are very
spawns
angry.
of
They are folding
Satan.
hands. They are quiet. They are just angry.
They're angry sitting
When
down
the light is
here.
moving, when anything fleeky, when the hair is on fleek, little.
Oh, let's go!
I want you guys to go
I like
first.
to hear this shit.
I want you guys to go first.
I want all the
Agree.
smoke.
No, I feel like you have an issue with it and I don't, so let me hear you out.
I don't have, okay, so I wouldn't say I don't have an issue with it, but the issue that I have is not one that's like, oh, I'm angry. I just think that's like
You got
terrible
irritated
advice.
or what?
No, I think it's terrible advice because like, so here's how I see it, right? As a guy, when guys are on the come up, they don't look for girls who might be detrimental to them. You know what I mean? Like they look for they get on the way to the come up so that they can get the best version of a girl, right? Or the best version of a woman, right? The best versions of women, at least, right? And as such, you know, like you telling like women to look out for that on their way up, how do they expect to like have any real connections? You know what I mean? Because say she's on her way up, right? Say she's on her way up and it's on a higher trajectory. Say she's in a different industry, bro. A whole other industry, right? And that industry is one of those industries that make bags. You know, and those bags are coming in real nice, lawyer, engineer, whatever it is. And he's also a great man, but he's not, you know, he's not there. So, what? Like what she's saying, is he gonna bring her down?
Can
Because
I
she's
just correct?
saying,
Can
No,
I just
I don't
correct?
think that's what she's saying.
No, that's
No, but
not
she-
what she's saying.
what she's saying.
There are guys, right? For example, I used to work in a club, right? And then from club to where I am now, 2 different people.
Okay.
The guys who knew me from the club didn't talk to me for a good 2 years when I was making my way up.
Yeah.
When you come back, what are you saying? That's what she's trying to say. There's guys who are gonna come back when you make it, when you're that clean girl, when you're their type now.
I'm
You
glad.
get
I'm
it.
glad you said that, right? Because
Yeah.
when I was looking at this video, I hear what she's saying, right?
I don't think that's what she's
But
saying.
all I was hearing is, it's so funny that when women are making it now,
Yeah.
they must now watch out for.
Yeah. Look out for these guys.
right?
You know?
But those guys were the
but
guys that you
also-
wanted
but hear me out.
and took advantage of you and broke
Let
your
him finish,
heart.
let him
And now they're
finish.
coming back.
But when a guy,
Let him finish.
but as a guy, I could say the same thing. Like I hear you, but let guys do the same thing. Let
Do
us apply.
it!
Let
Who's
us
saving
apply.
yourself, man?
Can
You're
I
gonna
just
meet
say-
the right person.
But in reality, let's be honest, when a man is on his come up, he does the complete opposite.
What does he do?
He
He goes
wants
for-
to go for that girl that
You never had access
you know,
to.
I don't want to name names, but there's a specific type of woman
Yes.
that guys will
Not
go
guys, you
for
won't go
when
to
they
force
start
them.
getting money, knowing very well that she's not good for him, but she is aesthetically
Your
good for him
decision.
because of what it means for him to have this girl.
So,
But
okay,
she
so
didn't
I
say-
agree.
doing-
I
she
agree, but I
didn't say
disagree,
go
right?
for guys on her level. She never said about levels. She never said anything. She just said be aware of the guys that come. Like for me, I related in terms of the guys that come back that I wanted or took advantage of me or said shit about me. They come back to apologize. Like you gain respect when you start having money as a woman. And then those.
And I hear you.
You gain respect when you start having money as a woman.
I'm
I think
saying-
your options decrease when you start having money as a woman.
No, I don't want options. I didn't say I'm desperate. I
Oh.
said
Your options,
No,
as in
there's
the
a
options that
difference.
you want
Yes.
decrease.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what I
you
mean.
don't
do
care.
gain more options if
Respect.
that makes sense.
How do you gain the respect? Tell me.
I don't know. I just gain respect. And
Yes.
I love it.
Okay.
Yes, girl.
I'm
All
gaining
right.
respect.
So-
like
Alright.
if I tell a guy to shut up, he will shut up.
Oh,
For
The
me,
same guy that if I told him shut up back then, he'll call me a hoe because I work in a club. Let's be honest. No guy wanted to date me because I worked in the club. No guy.
What happens? I'm taking this
But
question.
now
What's
because
going on?
I'm booming,
for me, it's the
whenever
same
I'm
thing.
booming-
And I hear you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm saying it's
But
the
niggas
same
both do
thing.
the same thing.
It's the same
And
thing.
niggas will be broke, and girls will be disrespecting them, and then
And
they get rich, and they're like, now I got respect. Now
Sorry.
I'm like, shut up.
Wait, can I say something? I've dated a broke guy,
Okay.
and I had options,
Okay.
right? And it's just that it depends on the woman. I just don't care who I date. If I love you, I love you clearly. But just don't disrespect me. That's why I don't date rich niggas. Because they're disrespectful to the girls who are poor. You're not gonna see a McLaren go to Foster to fetch a girl.
Okay. Can a rich nigga bring you down?
Yes.
so guys, can I just say,
Okay.
I hear what you guys are saying, but that's not what I heard from what she said.
Okay.
Okay.
Translate.
So I'm not hearing the when you are doing well, make sure that the nigga that you go for is doing as well as you. That's not what I
Okay.
heard.
All right.
What I heard is when you are doing so well for yourself, be careful of a leech of a man. Hold on. Not a financial leech who's going to be taking because he needs you to pay his rent. Rent. He needs you to pay his rent and a bugaboo basically. That's not what I heard her say. I'm hearing her say, be careful of those men who will try to, I don't want to say dim your light, take so much from you that you will become not that girl anymore.
Yeah, you'll be weak.
He's gonna now want to control you. He is so narcissistic that I don't know, because you think everything in my life is going well and all I need is a man. So you also just
That's why I
blindfolds
said-
up. So you're not
Yeah.
dating properly.
Okay.
and this man is actually a vulture.
Okay. What does
That's
that
what I
man
heard.
look like? Like, how does that man look like?
So what I understood is that he could be rich,
Mm.
he could be
Okay.
less than her, but he is a taker. He's taking from
Okay.
her spirit.
Okay.
Wait, can I say something else? One more thing. Yeah?
Had a snap.
I don't know. I'm not a weak woman, but I am. One thing about me, I love love.
Yeah, and when you're in love, you simp, don't you?
I'm such a simp. So if I ever get rich and I'm able to do something for a nigga, let's say I'm bigger than you, and then you need investment for something, and I know you're good at it, and I love you. That's what she's trying to say. Don't be distracted, but what you know you're weak for.
You know
Be
what?
calm. That's why I said I'm not desperate, but respect me.
You know what's
Difference.
woman's biggest? No, I'm not saying woman's biggest weakness. One of women's weaknesses
I know what you're gonna say, and I
Dick.
agree.
is
You see the flowers even.
is you
Like they
when a
take
guy when a guy
everything.
gets successful and the more he rises,
Nah,
he
girl.
becomes he doesn't feel
Bang.
Yo.
Like, that's bang.
We talk about poor rounds, hobo rounds.
Oh, good breath is so
If you give her the right ground and pound,
Before I lose my point, right? So the bigger where the difference comes in is as a guy builds up, like Joe said, the more money you get, the more successful you are, the more options you're gonna also get as well,
Yeah.
right? Women can be ambitious, you start building up, but for some reason, I don't know what happens. Somehow, some way, I don't know, it's you or your environment starts making you feel like it's not enough until there's a man as well, right? And then that's where the gap that it exploits. So you feel incomplete. I can be successful and I'm good. You're successful, but you feel incomplete. And society will make you feel like you're incomplete because you ain't got a man.
well, not
So
society.
therefore-
I think themselves.
And
Not society.
and
Probably
because you
ourselves
let that
because
happen.
of society.
But
I
you
don't-
let,
but
you
like
let
you
that
live in
happen.
society,
I
you
agree
can't
with
blame
you.
society when you live in it.
So when the guys
But
using
we're
that
all in
gap,
society, Joe.
so the guys are using that gap. So they
I feel like
they're
I'm
using that gap.
capable.
But
I feel like I'm capable, rich or poor, if I ever get rich. By the way, thank you God.
No.
But
It's
I feel
gonna
like
happen,
I'll
babe.
never be desperate to find the right one. I'm a genuine person, so I feel like I will attract what I am.
Do you think most people do that? Do you think most people attract what they are?
You see, easy
No.
example, Madonna. Madonna is dating someone 20 years younger than her.
But don't you think that's because she's like
That's
past her
just-
prime? And like guys, her
It's just too
her,
late. Like, and
Yeah,
also
guys-
don't concentrate too much on your career as a woman or as a guy.
But
Yeah.
guys, hold
Like, you just
on.
forget
No,
yourself.
as a guy, you have
like
to concentrate
that.
yourself on your career.
Why now are you making gender?
I don't like that.
That's your agenda.
Oh, I don't like that.
Did you hear that?
Girl,
I'll
I'm not
explain.
even listening to you.
I'll explain.
I picked him up
Maybe we should
and I put him in the trash
Wow.
a long time ago.
Wow.
But I really don't believe that, it's I don't really want to make this like a womandla thing, but I hate this notion of women can't be too anything. Don't be too invested in wanting to be in a relationship because then you're desperate for love, but then don't be too invested in your career because then you're not going to get married at a certain age and then you're going to be past your prime. Guys, can everybody just
But marriage
be?
isn't a thing.
Do you hear me?
I hear you, but you know what the sad thing is? Oh, you know what you're saying? I agree with, but
Yes.
you know who puts the pressure?
It's idealistic.
Women.
Yeah, thank
Not
you.
guys.
It's
Yeah,
idealistic.
it's not, but that's true.
It's
You'll
ideal-
never hear your guy friend
But like
say,
also, I
"Ooh,
think
Shakani."
Yes.
I think
Yes, it's always
idealistic
your
to live that
friends.
way. You know.
It's because it's a and I know you don't want us to say that, but it's a societal thing. We know as women, and I'm saying this generally.
No, don't come here.
No.
I'm not desperate for marriage.
Wait. Let it finish. Let it finish.
I just feel like if
Do you know
when
the
you say
definition
woman,
of general?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's generally. I'm speaking generally.
Yeah. Don't.
Generally, society dictates that at a certain time you should be at a certain place. I think for everyone.
I don't.
yeah.
And then for women, in addition, you guys have your own societal pressures. For women, it is we must have been dating someone for like 4 years, 5 years, and then at the certain age he proposes, and then the kid
I want to
comes.
answer to that.
And I get it. We do ambush each other
Okay.
as women.
Okay.
Our mothers ambush us sometimes when
Is
you
that
go
just
to the
it
family
now?
gathering and you say, hey, when is the kid coming? And it's like, baby girl, relax. You know, but the truth is that it's a societal thing. And
Culture.
it
Culture
also
almost.
could be cultural.
Could be culture. Like,
Um,
Pella, you know our black parents went to Ilobola for a reason. Sometimes they don't even want to get married, but like just in general, like that's
Can I respond?
This is what happens when
Can I respond?
at the house ceilings and gates need to be made.
exactly.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
fix the house,
respond.
guys.
I'm gonna respond to that, right? So I hear a lot of people say it's society, it's this pressure, it's that. I think there are certain things that are put in place for a reason. You know, it's not just society. There's also nature involved. There's science involved. There's a reason why young girl, older guy is a tale as old as time. You know, it speaks to fertility. It speaks to growth. It speaks to a lot of things, right? And in today's day and age, most men only get into their stride, we would say what, late 20s, early 30s, and then they start to climb. And women, unfortunately, like a woman's highest currency to a man in terms of building more together, you know, comes earlier in her years, when she's in her youth, between the ages of, well, you know, legal age until maybe 27, 28. And the reason why they say 27, 28 is because after that, you know, it gets very hard for them to, you know, bear children. So men will naturally gravitate towards younger women. It's just one of those. It's one of those things where it's like it's put in place for a reason. There's a reason why if older guy is with a younger woman, no one really bats an eye, because like what he has to bring to the table is completely different for the relationship to work. You know, he has to have a home. He has to have, you know, such and such. He has to have all these things, and those things take time to accumulate. Like, whereas a lot of women have access to those things at an earlier age, you know? Like when you were 20 whatever and you were just living in an apartment, she had access to guys who had cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had houses. You understand? So it's gonna be tale as old as time. She's like, as much as it's societal pressures, it's also nature, you know? Women are gonna go for the best guys, and they're gonna cash in on their best years at an earlier age. If they can, they will, you know? So, but like, I do agree that we shouldn't tell women to not be too much into their careers, because what's the point of equality and freedom then? Like, what's the point of like you becoming an independent woman if we're telling you, hey, don't go to the highest extent, otherwise you'll
have 8 babies.
You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So, but like understand that life also comes with something. You gotta become a different kind of woman, because you gotta understand that when you are now also going into the life of becoming a working woman and making money, you're not just making money, you're competing with people that are also trying to make money. So you're gonna be more like a guy, you know? You're gonna have to get those traits, those traits that make men successful. And that's why a lot of successful women, they find it hard to not only work with women, but they find it hard to be in a relationship, because most of the guys that they are looking for, they don't mind dating whatever girls, you know? A successful woman, she minds dating a whatever guy. You gotta at least be doing something.
I feel like,
you know what I mean?
if you
so,
are...
there's reasons for these things. It's not just society. These things are like this to protect us and to also guide us, you know? It's one of those.
Okay, going back to an independent woman that does not want distractions, I get what he's saying and I get what she's saying, right? But I do have disagreements about what she said. Yes, you're not supposed to change or close opportunities for other men to come into your life. Maybe someone has good intentions for you.
Yeah.
But it is scary as a woman. One, because we fall easily.
Okay.
We are just caterers and carers.
I don't know. I've heard girls say we can smash too. I just smash sometimes. I don't always fall in love.
Then that's your body. That's you
They
being down.
can, but like not me, kind of a thing.
Okay, so in general, women can't then, because not most women can't do that. Most women fall in love.
Can't do what?
I
Can't
don't
just
know.
not fall in love. They do.
No,
They
I'm
fall.
not, as I said.
But not just you. Women in general. Like
Yeah.
out of all your girls,
Yeah.
right? You could pick. It's not just you. I'm sure your girls also be touchy feely sometimes. You know, next girl's touchy feely.
Yeah.
Then there's one hole. Who knows?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's the same with dudes. But anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, as I was saying, I disagree with her. Like, don't choose opportunities for yourself. Concentrating in a career is really bad. As I said, I'm not desperate for marriage. See the energy way it gets?
Yeah.
Yeah. But at 30, I will be desperate. Trust me.
Trust.
But right now, it's because I do have someone and I'm happy. But he knows that even if you pull a ring right now, it's not going to happen.
But you see, isn't that a problem?
No, wait. He's not ready. And he knows.
But how can you dictate when the person who's asking is going to be ready?
He's not ready.
How do you know when the person who's asking is going to be ready?
I can't go
Because
deep. I
what
can't go deep.
I'm not talking about you in general. Like,
Oh.
just speak. Like, how does someone know when their person is ready? I mean, you don't really know. Like, I was
Personally,
asking,
I think
if I ask,
it's a
I'm ready.
synergy thing. Personally.
Yeah, it's an energy
If we
thing.
are aligned.
Not that I don't want
It can be
to.
a surprise.
No, yeah. No.
No,
It can
yeah.
be a surprise. I'm just talking about, he's asking, how do you know?
But you should see it coming.
No. That's not
what happens.
This is not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He's asking, how can you dictate when someone else is ready to pop the question?
Okay.
Never mind to pop the question, just to be a husband.
After popping the
I'm
question.
talking about synergy. I will know that he's ready when we are aligned. I will know that I'm ready.
I'm gonna rely on the
when
stars and the
we
moon and the
are
sky.
aligned. No. I'm talking about in terms of what we're doing, what we're building. I'm not talking about astrological. Ooh, that one almost kicked my ass.
No, I know you're not talking about that, but what you're saying sounds like that. You know, like
No, it's
like to a guy when you say
As you say.
synergy and what are you saying? Because like
I'm saying when we are
guys
aligned.
but guys can be ready now, even though you're not ready.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying. Whether he's ready or not, it is about me understanding. Remember, you asked, how do you know? I'm saying,
Like, that's what you're trying
when
to say.
I
Like,
know
you're giving me the
he's
energy to be
ready
like,
to be
why didn't
my
you say
husband,
yes?
which is when we are aligned.
Okay, I hear you. Now. Here's what I'm saying. Now. I hear what you're saying, right? And I'm not saying you must say yes when you're not sure at all, right? Here's what I'm
I'll
saying.
die.
Guys are usually the ones asking, right? Guys are usually the ones asking.
They
So
should be the only ones.
well, yes, but we live in 2022, right? They should be the
Girl,
only
can
ones.
only-
I agree. Wait, hang on. Natty, wait,
She
hang on.
should only be getting on an
Actually,
Say
wait, hang on.
something.
I actually want to grab Natty into this, right? Guys are usually the ones asking. Therefore, if a guy is asking, right, that means, and I'm really speaking for guys who don't ask out of panic, or guys who don't ask because they can see that they're losing the girl, or guys who don't ask because of societal pressures. I'm talking to guys who ask because they thought about it. And that's what typically happens. A guy doesn't just ask a girl to marry him. It's a thought process, you know? That means he must have gone through a rigorous thought process where he asked, okay, is she, like, am I ready for this? Am I ready for the responsibility? Am I gonna go ask her folks? If he's asked you, he's already ready, he's prepared. Right? Here's what happens though, right? A lot of women, here's what they do. They get into their best years, right? And they're doing a lot of things, like making money, they got their businesses, they're young, their youth is great, they're able to do blah, blah. And they're like, when I want to slow down, then I'll be ready. You know, I'll be desperate when I get closer to 30, blah, blah. But you had your best years now, bro.
So do you think, so if you're a guy...
You want to waste your best years?
If you're a guy and you've thought about it, right? You did all that tick boxes, right? And then, but you also know that, that's what they're saying, you know that she's not ready. You know she's not ready. You know she's not ready. Should you still propose?
No, I think the only person who knows when the other person's not ready is the one who's gonna ask the question. Because you still have to propose, bro.
No,
And if she's not ready, don't ask the
hear me
questions.
out, hear me out. No,
Do you
no.
know
That's
there's
a
guys
simple
that
answer.
propose? Do you know there's also guys that propose? I'm not gonna be too personal, but
Yeah.
there are guys that propose to make sure you don't go to anyone else.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking to those guys. I'm not talking to the guys who
Yeah,
who
that's
propose
where
out of
I
panic.
was going.
Yeah.
That's where I was going.
Yeah,
Some
not-
people
I'm
are
not talking
not
to the guys
ready.
who, like-
they just trap.
Safety.
I hate those
They're
guys.
just now putting a safety
I
wall.
hate
Also,
those guys.
I don't even
That's
think
why I'm saying I'm not desperate because they come quick when you're 25. They like.
No, but you know what also, ne? I kind
I
of
love
get it,
you,
right?
that's
Right?
90%.
If I had bags, like crazy bags, whatever, ne? And the only thing that was missing was like a woman, right? I'll go get the finest 25 I can find. Because I mean, she's right there. She's right in the, like, she's in the
But we
middle.
fine. but
guys
we
also
don't-
get
we
that
don't
that,
want
that pressure,
desperate.
né? Because at some point it's like you look around you and you're calling your boys and he's like,
Depends on
nah, I'm,
Yeah,
I'm with
it
the
actually
kids and
depends
the
on-
wife. And then you're like, nah, it's cool. Let me hit up Jules.
Nah.
Depends on the
And
circle.
Jesus
Some
like-
guys make marriage look cool, some guys make
Yo.
marriage look
They
terrible.
are
All my
guys
married
that are
friends-
doing so well.
I'm gonna give a personal opinion. Like all my married friends, I can still chill with them. They make marriage look so cool, right? I can chill with them and their girl, and I can still chill with them outside, you know, from their girls. It depends
But
on
I'm
the
saying, do you
circle.
guys not get that pressure to also?
No.
It's actually
Man,
time.
I'm
No,
not-
guys
I
get
know.
pressure to be successful, not to
Yeah.
not to get married, not to do this.
Yeah,
No,
it's the same.
House,
not
and I'm by
no.
myself.
Nah.
And these hoes, I'm
Nah.
tired of them.
we don't get tired of hoes.
Of course,
We
And
get
the
tired of
fact-
spending money on hoes.
The main fact is men are not emotional. They never emotional. Okay, sometimes.
No, we are
Depends.
emotional. We're just not as
But-
emotional as y'all.
Yeah, so that's why I'm trying to say, as a girl, do not be afraid to reject. Because not that he's gonna leave you when you reject the proposal. Just reject out of your pace also.
So I don't want.
Because
I
you're
want
gonna
like-
get judged instead of that marriage only to find out you were expecting
You know what,
your
man?
wallet
If
to
you don't want to
compare.
marry the guy, say no. I'll agree with
Now
that.
they don't come
I'll
in.
say this though, and this I feel like this is not even that could be a whole episode on its own.
Oh, we gotta
What
go on,
happens?
yeah?
What happens after you propose and she says no? That's always like the weirdest.
Yo, that's a relationship.
The relationship's dead, bro.
Like that's always, but
It's not dead.
The relationship
Not
is
dead.
listen.
But let's
The
not-
relationship is as
during the
dead
time, let's not
as
get
like
into it
asking
now.
a girl out on a
Have you
date.
proposed?
Then she goes out on a date, like on a date, and she
Yeah.
goes out on a date with you, and then she goes, "Oh, but you're a great guy." That's how dead it is. You can't pursue after that. It's
Have you
dead.
proposed?
No,
It's
but I'm
so
saying-
dead.
it's
Have you
weird.
proposed?
I'm ready for
No.
you, but I'm not ready
Have you proposed?
No.
to marry you.
Have you been proposed?
I mean, no.
I have.
Cap.
Right? I have, and I'm at the age whereby my mom is ready for a child, my mom is ready for Lobola. But I'm never gonna go with the culture, with the
So,
society.
so you
I go
proposed
with-
to and you said no. And what happens afterwards? It died, right? The relationship was dead.
No. What I said is, I approve this, but I'm not gonna take it right now.
So you guys are still together?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
Did
good.
he do a whole dramatic kind of proposal
No,
with
it's
the
just
flowers?
like in
Yo, my
the
girl must do that.
house
I'm
with the
gonna go fuck
paddles
a lot
and
of
stuff.
girls, yo.
But I did clarify why I said that.
Okay.
Why? It's because I want the best for him. Like, I like a guy to be successful. Like, if I'm with you, we have to make it, babe. Like, I want you to be happy.
Yo, I said
With
no because I want
yourself.
the best for
like,
you.
there's guys, there's so many guys, let's be
Peak.
real. There's so
Whoa.
many guys, listen, babe. There's so many guys who are not happy within themselves. But when they have that girl, that it girl they never thought they'll get, they go crazy.
Yo,
So I
I'm
don't know
getting
how much time
so
we
many
have.
mixed
But
signals
anyway,
about this
I don't know how much
man,
time
man.
we
Anyway,
have.
We'll
I don't know how much
continue
time we
that
have.
one.
we got about like
Edit that part.
eight, 10 minutes left, right? So we're gonna
Quick
play a
round.
quick game, right? We got this game that we're gonna play here on the Unpopular Opinions podcast. It's called the No Cap game. You can't lie, right? How the game goes is we have a bunch of questions in this. It's supposed to be a cap, but I don't have a cap. I don't wear caps, right?
In a hat.
Yeah, in a hat.
What
No
did you
hat.
tell us? What did you tell us? Like, what
I don't wear
happened?
caps. You can't get waves if you got cap on. What the hell?
So you
know?
wear this?
Yeah, you know, I put on something, you know, I put on something, I dance a bit, you know.
When you're
okay.
riding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's what you done.
Yeah, you know.
When you're on top.
After she lets me be on top, yeah.
It's a whole cowboy hat. Come on.
Alright, do your role.
Anyway, so
Hey.
we're gonna play a game called No Cap. The aim of the show is to see who's lying, who's not. It's just fun. It's supposed to be a drinking game, but we're not gonna be drinking right here. How the game goes is you get to pick a question out of the hat. The person who picks the question and asks the question answers the question last. The rest of us answer the question after they've asked the question, and we get to give our opinions and say whether or not that's cap or it's no cap. All right, so we're gonna start. We're gonna start with Janet. All right, so please dip your hand in here. Go low.
Give me the magic
Shake,
You
shake,
know,
shake,
go
shake,
low.
Mr. Bones.
Listen.
This is something that's gonna be like,
Shake
sell me
and-
that hat. I want that hat.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is a paragraph. All right. Do I have to ask?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for us.
just read
As in,
Read it
do I
out
have
loud.
to say who I'm asking?
No.
Roll
Just
answer.
ask the question
Roll
and then
answer.
she'll answer. I'll answer, then he'll answer.
So when being approached, do you think men display their best selves, or do you think they front to get what they want? Let's go this way. Let's go.
With here.
Yes.
So
Right,
when you
good.
say
Okay.
men, do we change it to women now when they answer?
I mean,
No.
No, what do you think, man? Do you think men front? Or do you think
We're gonna answer the question as is. We're gonna answer the question as is.
Oh, like, I'm just not a flirter, and when you start flirting, trust issues, and then we start bragging that what you have, trust issues. So yeah, I
So you
think
think men front, really front?
yeah, never, like, first impression never like, it doesn't take me far.
So you think men front?
Yeah.
Okay. Joe?
I think they display their best self. I don't think it's fronting.
I think niggas front.
If you want the beginning, if you
I
want
say
the
hats.
beginning,
It's a cap.
Dog.
he did say fake it till you make it. How is that?
I say nigga.
No,
Okay,
cap.
what do you say?
so I mean, to be honest, I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
They're the fronters and they're the best sellers. But generally,
I love my
I
niggas to
will
be front.
say niggas be fronting.
You guys let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question.
Yeah, Yoli?
You know we front, y'all. Come on.
I don't think it's. You can put it back in the head.
Don't do repeat this.
No, because then we might
don't
pick it up.
repeat.
Okay, so do you think men are afforded to the opportunity to be raw and honest to their women?
You gotta go first.
Yeah, you gonna go first on that one.
I say yes. They're women, yes. Otherwise, what are you doing then? Why are you with this person?
Afforded.
Yeah.
Not
Hold on.
supposed to.
You're asking. Just repeat the question.
So, do you think men are afforded the opportunity to be raw and honest with their women? Afforded, guys, please understand that.
I say yes. I really do say yes.
I think yes, if it's only done in the beginning. It can be done later. Only in the beginning. If you miss the beginning phase, then you
Yeah,
can't open
I
it
actually
again.
agree with that. I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No cap right there.
Just you have to be
Yeah.
real from the
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a no cap.
Yeah,
Or no hat.
Yeah. Guys are, right? They are afforded in the beginning.
Yeah.
We agree in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning. You miss it. You miss the window.
But then also like be careful in the beginning. Wait. Be careful in the beginning because if you show her too much emotional shit and she treats you like a bitch, that's your fault, bro.
Yeah, I don't like emotions.
Grab a
Yeah,
paper,
that's
Joe.
what I'm saying. If she treats you like a
Guys,
bitch,
if
that's
you
your
start
fault.
like I love you, to work.
Guys, we're dating demons in this life. Little spawns of Satan.
What is that?
No, we already asked this question.
Oh, alright.
It was one of the questions there. Sorry, man.
I was like,
Because he also had been reading it.
Should you want or need your partner in order to keep them?
Should you
Want or need your partner in order to keep them?
Well, firstly,
Yes.
Yes to what? Want or need, my nigga?
you gotta pick one.
You gotta pick one.
Need.
Need.
Capital letters.
so I don't like this question. Should you want or need your partner in order to keep them?
Imagine you want to.
Firstly, like, can your
Don't
partner
explain.
also want to be
Nah,
kept?
don't explain. Need or want?
I need.
I say want.
I say want, man. And the moment you can't
But-
need. That's cap.
I say want.
You can't need or you can't need.
You can't need. Well, okay. I think as a guy, you can't need.
Clarify that. Do
I was
you-
about to say, I think this
Yes,
is a.
you guys come to us, but what do you want? Do you
Can you
want
see what
her or
happened
you
there?
want?
Okay.
No, you want her. You don't need her.
I want to need my man.
Yes.
You guys
I
need your man more than you want.
reliability.
No,
That's
I
what
don't need you. But I need you.
Yes,
women-
I need.
You see what I'm saying? Women
No, I'm
need
just
men,
saying.
bro. Like men
If you
don't need
if I
women. They
can
want
afford
them.
this TV, buy the stand. If I'm afford to buy the car, buy the house.
So okay, so this is clear then. So women say need, they say want.
For me, it's a
Do you get what I'm
reliability
saying
thing. I
though? It's
should
like
need
Okay.
you, but not need you.
You heard our answers.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Let's go, Natia.
I know the men are gonna kill us in these comments.
They're gonna be like, those
What
two
do you-
21-year-olds. Hey, I'm 28. Batung. I'm an ancestor.
Alright. What do you think men see the purpose of dating is? Or
Oh.
dating as, yeah. What is the purpose of dating?
Financial stability.
Men.
Men.
Yes, men. Men.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Men who look for financial
Sometimes-
stability.
As the purpose
Wait,
of
hold
dating.
House.
No, like a household.
Okay, you think?
Financially. Like you can't, unless you guys date for fun.
No, it's your answer.
But
it's your
most
answer, it's your
guys.
answer.
Okay, but I fucked it up with. I thought it's marriage, but now it's dating.
Nah, dating.
No, dating is for like growing.
It says relationship, though, right?
fun.
Yeah, dating.
Oh,
yeah.
different.
You guys never know what dating is, so I'm just gonna say fun.
You?
Janet?
What do you think the purpose? What do you
purpose
see
of
the purpose of
dating.
dating?
I really think it's to build.
Yeah.
I think men go into it as in a relationship, and I'm not talking about just having a casual anything. They genuinely go into it to build.
Yeah, no cap.
Genuinely.
No. I
And
agree there.
genuinely.
I
And I'm
agree
talking
there.
about a man who wants to date you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I agree.
genuinely goes into it to build.
Do you hear that?
I agree.
One.
One.
Wants to date you, not
Thank
needs.
you.
Let's go! You got him, nigga.
Thank you.
I will not high five you, Judas.
I thought we said we're not gonna be personal.
We should show you what the answer about previous one. But it's just
Straight up, man.
I don't know how much time we are wrapping it up or one more.
One
Yeah,
more.
we got it. One more.
One more round. One more round.
Quick one.
Let's go.
Okay.
When the last one, then we got it.
Yeah. Do you think gender roles matter? If not,
Why
If.
not? If not,
if
why
not, why not? If yes, why yes?
You go.
It was in question.
You go. Come on.
I know
You
my
gotta
answer
answer the
to this.
question.
I know, man.
Answer the question.
I don't know yet.
You know,
What do you mean you don't know yet?
I just don't take
So
sides.
you're indifferent about it.
Yeah, Joe.
I think they do.
I think they do, but not as black and white as it sounds. It
Yeah.
has to be-
Not as black and
it has
white,
to- yeah.
but I think they do.
I agree.
Yeah.
My household will run on gender roles and not
Absolutely.
as black and white.
Oh, okay.
I will do as a woman
Yes.
what my man needs me to do, but I will also need him to do what I expect him to do as my man. But again, not black and white. Not that you must stay and with 5 million kids and stand at the pot and cook up for 85 years.
And don't give me the Indota must.
Yes.
Yeah, man, don't tell me that shit either.
One
Yeah,
thing
don't tell me no
that I
Indota
will
must
do
shit.
when
Yeah.
my man comes back home from work is that he will be met with
Sloppy toppies.
sloppy toppy and a woman.
On that note.
No, wait.
No, we
One more round.
we done.
Oh, we out of
We gotta
time?
wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, okay,
That
we're out
was-
of time. You guys let us know what you all think about the podcast. Thank you guys for
Thank
coming.
you.
What do you guys think about the show? You like it?
I love it.
Ah, she love you.
I mean, I just think you're trash. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm joking. Yeah,
But
no. You
that's
guys
my
are doing the thing
friend.
here.
Really appreciate you guys coming.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us again.
I hope we see you guys again. Hey, who knows?
Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, okay?
Comment
Comment.
in the comments.
Subscribe. You can't be a ninja watcher. You gotta be inside.
Don't be a window shopper.
We're gonna see you guys next time. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Peace.
I'm here.
Guys, that was
That was amazing.